Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learning Electronics. In this video we are going to study an application of the voltage follower, that is impedance matching, and we are also going to understand what is loading problem and how to eliminate the loading problem with the help of impedance matching using voltage follower. So before starting the video, please subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon so that you can get more updated videos from here. So let us start the video. First of all, we should know what is impedance matching. It is the practice of designing the input impedance of the electrical load or output impedance of its corresponding signal source to maximize the power transfer or to minimize the signal reflection from the load. Or in general, we can say that it is the process of adjusting the source or load impedance to maximize the power transfer. So, to achieve the impedance matching, we have to adjust the source impedance or load impedance so that we can maximize the power transfer. So now we are going to see what is loading problem. If we can eliminate the loading problem, then only we can achieve this impedance matching. So before going to the impedance matching process, we have to first see what is loading problem. So here I have taken one circuit. This is one circuit which consists of three sub-circuits, that is circuit number 1, circuit number 2 and circuit number 3. So let us assume that we have to transfer the voltage from circuit number 1 to circuit number 2 and circuit number 2 to circuit number 3. So in that case, there should not be any voltage loss at the interface. If there is a voltage loss at the interface, then that type of problem is called as loading problem. Now let us see the loading problem and how to eliminate the loading problem by two examples. Here is the first example. Here I have taken the potential divider arrangement where R1 and R2 are the potential divider whose value is equal, that is 10 kilo ohm. Here the load resistance is taken as 10 kilo ohm. Now let us assume the voltage across R2 is V dash. So by voltage divider rule we will find out V dash. V dash will be equal to VCC into that resistance, that is R2, divided by total resistance, that is R1 plus R2, which is equal to VCC matlab 15 volt into R2 means 10K, then 10K plus 10K. So when we solve this, we get V dash is equal to 7.5 volt. Now let us connect this load resistance RL across this resistance R2. So for this we connect this terminal A with C and terminal B with D. So the configuration will look like this when we connect R2 across RL. So R2 resistance will come in parallel with load resistance RL here. Now again we find out voltage across R2, that is V dash. Now V dash will come across the parallel combination of R2 and RL. So first we will find out R2 parallel RL combinations value. So R2 is 10K here and RL is also 10K here. So when we solve this, we get 5 kilo ohm. Now by voltage divider rule, again we find out V dash will be equal to VCC into R2 parallel RL combination whole divided by R2 parallel RL plus R1. Now we all put all the values. 15 into 5K divided by 5K plus 10K. So from this we get V dash is equal to 5 volt. That means the moment we connected this load resistance RL of 10K in parallel with this resistance R2, the voltage drops to 5 volt from 7.5 volt. Previous we got 7.5 volt across R2. Now when we have connected this load resistance RL across R2, then the voltage V dash drops from 7.5 volt to 5 volt. So this is called as the loading problem because there is a loss of voltage here. So this problem is called as loading problem. So now how to eliminate this problem? So let us see one solution here. Now we have changed the voltage divider resistances, that is R1, R2 to be 1 kilo ohm. Previous it was 10 kilo ohm. Now we have changed this resistances to 1 kilo ohm. Now let us say that this resistance RL needs voltage of 7.5 volt only. So for this we have changed the resistances of potential divider to 1 kilo ohm. Now again we find out V dash across R2 and RL. Now we find out R2 parallel RL combination, which is equal to 1K parallel with 10K. When we solve this, we get it is approximately equal to 1 kilo ohm. Now by voltage divider rule, we find out V dash. V dash will be equal to VCC into R2 parallel RL whole divided by R2 parallel RL plus R1. Okay. Now we put all the values. So after putting all the values, VCC is 15. 15 into 1K divided by 1K plus 1K. So from this we get V dash is approximately equal to 7.5 volt. Now we have achieved the desired voltage which we are getting before when we have not connected RL. So here we have achieved 7.5 volt after changing the resistances of the voltage divider. So this is one solution. If we can change the resistance of the voltage divider, that means resistance of the source, or we can change the resistance of the load, then also we can achieve this desired voltage. Okay. So from this we can observe that the impedance of the for getting the desired voltage, the impedance of the source or the impedance of the source from which the voltage is coming to the load should be low, means this impedance should be low, the impedance of the source should be low and the impedance of the load should be high. Now what if we don't have the choice to change the uh, resistances of the potential divider or the resistance of the load? In that case what we do, we connect a voltage follower in between this potential divider and this load, and the load is connected at the output of the voltage follower, as you can see in the diagram. Now what happens, we know that voltage follower has very high input impedance, that means very high resistance. So if we take ideal case, the input resistance of the voltage follower will be infinite. Now what happens, this R2 will come in parallel with input resistance of this operational amplifier. So when we solve R2 parallel infinite value, so we get this is approximately equal to R2 only. Okay. Now when we find out V dash here, So what will be V dash? V dash will be equal to 15 into 10k divided by 10k plus 10k, which is equal to 7.5 volt. So here V dash will be equal to 7.5 volt only, and we know that in the voltage follower, output voltage is equal to input voltage, and this 7.5 volt is the input to this operational amplifier. So we take V in is equal to 7.5 volt here. Now since in the voltage follower output voltage is equal to input voltage, so we get output voltage is equal to 7.5 volt, which will be across this load resistance RL also. Okay, now with the help of this voltage follower circuit, we have achieved the desired voltage with the same potential divider circuit without changing the resistances of the potential divider or without changing the load resistance. Now why this is happening? Because the operational amplifier, as we know, the operational amplifier has very high input impedance. So because of this high input impedance, what happens? The majority of the voltage will fall across it. So this property is very useful to supply the sufficient voltage to the load. Now let us take another example. Here we have taken another potential divider circuit to understand the loading problem. So here we have taken R1 is equal to R2 is equal to 10k again, but load resistance is decreased to, and it is taken as 100 ohm, as you can see in the diagram. Now again we find out the voltage across R2, that is V dash. So first we will find out R2 parallel RL combination, because this voltage V dash will exist across the R2 parallel RL combination only. So we find out R2 parallel RL. So R2 is 10k parallel with RL is 100 ohm. So when we solve this, we get approximately equal to 99 ohm. Now again by voltage divider rule, we find out V dash across R2. So V dash will be equal to VCC into R2 parallel RL combination whole divided by R2 parallel RL plus R1. So here we have taken VCC is equal to 10 volt. We have changed the source voltage. So 10 into 99 ohm divided by 99 ohm plus 10k. So from here we get it is equal to 0.098 volt. So V dash will be equal to 98 millivolt. So we got the voltage across R2 and RL as 98 millivolt. Now for example, if the load needs voltage is equal to 5 volt, this load resistance RL needs the voltage 5 volt. But here the voltage divider circuit is providing only 98 millivolt to this load, which is very low as compared to 5 volt. So what we do now, we connect a voltage follower circuit like this in between this voltage divider circuit and the load, as you can see in the diagram. Now what happens, for example, we in the last example we have taken the input resistance of this operational amplifier to be infinite. Now let us take this input impedance to be 100 mega ohm. A high value we have taken, that is 100 mega ohm. Now what happens, this R2 resistance will come in parallel with this Rin. Means Rin is 100 mega ohm and R2 is 10 kilo ohm. So they both resistances Rin and R2 come in parallel with each other. So when we solve the parallel combination of this R2 and Rin, so it is approximately equal to 10 kilo ohm. So after finding this RL, R2 and Rin combination of 10 kilo ohm, if we find V dash voltage here, so we get V dash is equal to, by voltage divider rule, 10k into, here the voltage is given 10 volt, divided by 10k plus 10k. So what we will get, V dash is equal to 5 volt approximately we will get. So this 5 volt will fall across here, across R2. So this V dash will be 5 volt, and we know that by voltage divider, by voltage follower property, that here the output voltage is equal to input voltage. So here also we will get 5 volt and here also we will get 5 volt. So this will be the voltage across the load resistance RL, which is equal to 5 volt. Okay. So this is called as impedance matching. So whenever we change the source resistance or load resistance and we achieve the maximum power transfer, then that process is called as impedance matching. So here we are doing the impedance matching with the help of voltage follower without dropping the voltage. Means we are solving the loading problem as well as we are achieving the impedance matching also. So hope friends you understood the topic. Thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe my channel for more updates.